morning. Heather from Heather's Zenful Crochet here. It is Sunday, January 16th. So that means today's video is what I made for my crochet business this week and what I've done for the week. So I don't have any of the physical products with me because there were commissions and I shipped them off already, or because I went to my booth yesterday and I put them all on my booth. I did take pictures of them this time. Woo, getting a little better at that. So I'll try to put pictures up of the items that I'm talking about. It's not a whole lot. I just don't have a lot of time to make stuff during the week. I just don't seem like I make nearly as much as other people who do weekly update videos. They always have way more stuff than I do, but like I said, I do work full time, so that cuts out a lot of my crochet time, unfortunately. So, okay, so let's get started. So I always go from Sunday through Saturday. So starting with last Sunday, January 9th, I made F-bombs. I had an order of 4 F-bombs, so I made F-bombs. Last Sunday, I went to my sister's so I could use the Cricut. I made the F's for the F-bombs out of felt on the Cricut. I also had, excuse me, I also had an order to make 2 stitches for an old classmate of mine. So while I was at my sister's, I made the eyes and noses for the 2 stitches. So I made some felt products on my new Cricut at my sister's. That was exciting. It was fun. I really enjoyed using it. And then that morning, because as you know, I get up early. So before we did anything for the day, I made a green leggy frog because I've sold out of my leggy frogs at my booth. I only made one so far before I was able to go restock my booth. I do want to make more because those seem to do pretty good at my booth. There's the leggy frog, so I want to make more of those, but I made one this week. I also made a bee. I have old Formula Bernat Blanket sparkly yellow yarn. So I made a sparkly yellow bee. The black was just regular black. It wasn't sparkly. But it came out to be a good size. It was a good size chunky bee. And I even took some rows out of it from the pattern. I'll have to put the pattern down in the description. I didn't write it down before this. I was going to yesterday and then got busy and distracted and I didn't. So I'll look them up after the video, but I made the bee and the leggy frog. The designers will be linked down below. Monday, February 10th, looks like I must have finished the bee. I didn't finish it Sunday. I must have finished the bee. That I did. I finished the bee Monday morning because I had everything made and made the wings. I had one wing sewn on, and then I had to sew the other wing on Monday. So I did that. I glued the F's on the F-bombs and got them shipped out on Monday. I made some more sardines. I decided to make some mini sardines to go with my sardine pattern. So there is a free mini sardine pattern with my regular sardine pattern. That pattern did release on Wednesday, so I did make some mini sardines. This one is in Bernat Baby Blanket, and I did not stuff this one. I wanted to see how it was with it not being stuffed. I really like it not stuffed. It's kind of cute. So that's one of the mini sardines I made. And then I made a green one. And this is out of Big Twist Posh. And I did stuff this one just a little bit. But I honestly think I like them unstuffed. I do have an idea what I want to make with the mini sardines and like different colors. If I ever get that idea out of my head, I'll show you guys, because I think I want to try to sell that idea on my Etsy. So stay tuned for that if it ever comes to fruition, comes out of my head. So Tuesday the 11th, I mailed off the order for F-bombs. I made, this is the other, I think this is the other sardine I made. So I wanted to try out a longer tail on the sardine, and this is the one that I made with the longer tail. I don't really care for it. I think it's too long. So I left the pattern as it is, as the original sardine. So, and then Wednesday the 12th, my sardine pattern went live on my Etsy. So that was, I did my pattern release and my tester appreciation on Instagram that day. And Wednesday is the day that my other videos get uploaded. So I uploaded my last video of day in the life of. It's just some clips of my daily routine as a full-time worker running a crochet business. So if you want to see that video, that's the last video that I uploaded on Wednesday the 12th. Thursday the 13th, I made 4 more F-bombs. And then, who did I get that idea from? Shoot, I forget her name. I can picture her in my head. She's on YouTube. But I was watching her video, and she made a potted tulip. So, you crochet the pot, and then the tulip. I'm like, oh my goodness, those are so cute. I thought those might be good sells in my booth since spring is coming up, So I did make 2 potted tulips. I made a pink one and a purple one. If those sell, then I'll make some more. I want to make a yellow one as well. I don't know what other colors to make for the tulips. I don't know if maybe a red one. But anyway, they are cute. So I would like to make some more of those as long as they sell. If they don't sell, I might put a listing up on my Etsy for those. See if they sell on my Etsy. So Thursday, I made one of those potted tulips. Or I started on one. And Thursday the 14th, I finished the one, and I started and finished a second one. So that's what I made on Friday the 14th. And that's all I made. I made those before work, and then I had to work. And then it was Valentine's Day, so when I got off, me and my husband went to dinner. And then we stopped by my neighbor's house and hung out with them for the evening. So that's all I did for Friday on Valentine's Day the 14th. Yesterday, Saturday, I almost said July, February 15th. So I got an order. So the gal who ordered the ordered the stitches from me, she did receive them in the mail on Wednesday, I believe. And she messaged me. She got them, and she absolutely loved them. So she messaged me a while later and asked if I could make a couple other things for her grandkids because they're going to Disney in June. I'm like, yeah, sure. What are you thinking? She asked if I could make Jasmine, the Disney princess, and a Baby Yoda. So I said I could do the Baby Yoda, and I wanted to look for some patterns for Jasmine before I committed to it because I've never made one of those before. I never made an amigurumi doll. So I didn't want anything that was going to be too complicated, and so I knew it would look like what it was supposed to look like. So I did find a pattern, and I can put down in the description who that pattern is by on Etsy if you'd like as well, and the Baby Yoda. But I found a pattern, sent her pictures, and she said yes, that would be great. So I bought the 2 patterns, and I started on the Jasmine yesterday. I'm doing the Jasmine first because it's more complicated. It's going to take longer. The Baby Yoda, of course, is going to be a little easier and simpler and faster. So I wanted an easy project after a more complicated one. So I'm doing the Jasmine first. And I am making a video about that. So if I get it done by Wednesday, that will be my next video upload. Since I've never made an amigurumi doll before, I am recording it, and that's going to be my next video upload. Me making my first amigurumi doll. So, if that interests you, subscribe and hit that bell notification, and it will notify you when that video comes up. I'm hoping it to be up Wednesday the 19th. I don't like to take too long on orders, so I'm really going to push to get that done. Later today, I'm going to my son's house to see my grandkids, so I don't know how much crocheting I'm going to get done today, but I do have before and after work, so hopefully, fingers crossed, that video will be up Wednesday the 19th. So stay tuned for that one. I'm excited for that video. It's my first time making a video like that and making an amigurumi doll. So if you're interested to see how it turns out, make sure you subscribe. But so far it's going pretty good. I did have to shorten the legs because the legs were too long. The pattern is in worsted weight cotton, and I'm making it in posh. So it's bigger than the pattern, so I shrunk the legs down a little bit. So anyway, if you want more details on that, just wait for that video and watch that video. Oh, and also, I went to my sister's last night, because I was out of felt Fs for my F-bombs, so, and I also decided that I like the softer felt for my, for my Fs. They just look better on the F, because the stiffened felt, when you flatten it and curve it around the F, it kind of like pooches out, makes little wrinkles in the stiffened felt, and I don't like that. The softer felt is much smoother and looks nicer on the F, so I am switching to the softer felt. So I did get 20 red Fs cut out last night on the Cricut. I did all red because 90% of my F-bomb orders, they request red Fs. So if I get any orders with different colored Fs, then I'll just have to go back to her house and make some more. I do want to buy all the colors that I have listed on my Etsy of the Fs you can choose from, and make up a few of each color and have them here so I have them on hand. Just have not been able to do that yet. But anyway, that is everything I've done and everything I've made this week. I did, so I don't remember if I told you in the last video or not, but I had signed up for Michael's Maker Market on the Michael's website. So I finally got a listing up there. I listed my F-bombs there. Figured it's my most popular item on Etsy. I'll start there, see how they do on Michael's Maker Market. So I did get that listing up, I think Thursday. Yeah, I think Thursday I did that. So that was another thing I did for my business this week. Restocked my booth. Didn't really restock. I just made a few things and added them to my booth. But my sardine pattern is live on my Etsy. So if you're interested in that, go check out my Etsy. That is linked in the description below. So the actual sardine pattern, if you cut off about this much of the tail, now that's using Bernat blanket yarn. It comes out to be about this size. If you compare it to the size of my head. This is made in Posh. Well, I don't know. I may be lying to you. Because I don't have it on me. I took it to my booth. Bernat blanket may come out this size. The tail's not just quite as long. So they are a good size for the sardine pattern. And I made one in like it's a little bit bigger than the just chenille yarn. It was a chenille velvet yarn, a little bit bigger than just chenille, and it came out to maybe, yeah, about that size. And then I made one in the Premier, I always want to say Pipsqueak, but that's not it. It's sparkly yarn. I see it over there, but I can't see the label. Anyway, it's a really thin yarn. I did make one out of that in blue. It really turned out cute because it has a sparkle to it, you know. And fish are kind of shiny when they're out of water, so it did give it a cool effect. But it came out to maybe about that size. You know, if you cut this fish off about here, it came out to about that size. So, you know, you can, obviously, you know, if you're a crocheter, make different sizes with different kinds of yarn. And then the pattern comes with the mini sardine pattern as well. And they come out really cute. This is in Posh, and this is in Bernat Baby Blanket. So the size difference there. And hold this one a little bit differently. Size difference on that. So you can make them as small or as big as you want for the mini sardine as well. Yeah, like I said, I have a plant, and I'm gonna keep mine unstuffed. I like them flat, but I do have an idea to make something with these mini sardines. So I'll keep you updated on that if I make it. I think it's gonna be a cute idea, and if I make it, I'll probably list it on my Etsy, see if it sells. So. Okay, guys, that's going to be it for today. I need to continue crocheting on my Jasmine doll before we leave to go see my grandkids. So that's going to be it for this video. Thank you so much for watching. If you like the video, hit that like button. And then thank you so much for being here and clicking in. I really do appreciate all of you who watch my videos and interact. Please comment down below if you like any of the items that I made, or if you think these little sardines are cute. I think these are just adorable. But anyway, I like to chat with you guys, so if you want to chat, comment down below what you're crocheting, if you're crocheting while you're watching, or what you're just working on in general, if you have any whips going. I would love to chat with y'all. So anyway, thank you so much for being here. Thank you for watching. Hit that like button if you like the video. Until next time, guys. See ya.